Hello everyone, my name is Chen Tao Zhang and this is my final project for AME130 classes and welcome to my dream world. My project actually is called Cyclical Memory House and instead of creating a traditional fantasy world of futuristic city, I wanted to create a dream world based on my memory and motion and some personal growth. And this project explored the idea that memory is not linear. And we often think life moves forward in a straight line, but actually, in reality, people constantly revise old memory and reinterpret different stage of their lives. So I wanted to turn this idea into a physical space that people can walk through. And my entire structure of building actually is a square loop with four rooms connected by a dark hallway. And each room represents a different emotional stage of my life. And at the end, the viewers return back to the first room again, and this creates kind of like cycle and shows how memory continue repeating over time. And as you can see, this is my first room, which is represents my childhood. I use some warm wood floor and the white, soft wall to create a feeling of comfortable and safety and happiness. The room include a bed and some toys to represent and inconscious and simple childhood of the memory, and the room is intentionally bright and warm because childhood often makes people feels like a safe place and when people look back to on their memory. And let's go. After leaving my first room, viewers enter a dark hallway, and this hallway actually is totally super dark, and this represent like kind of confusion and emotional transition between different memories. Memories are not always directly connected. Sometimes they are unclear period in life where people feels lost before entire a new stage. And let's move on to my second room. This, as you can see, this is my second room. This room includes a bookshelf and some desks and chairs. I use a cooler color to create more like serious and atmosphere. And this room reflects my experience of growing up in an environment where studying become a major focus of life, and it represents kind of like discipline and pressure and the feeling of constantly preparing for the future. And let's move on. Again, viewers move through this dark hallway. This repeating transition spacing emphasized unclear, uncertain, and create the separation between each emotional stage. Welcome to my next room. Dun dun. This room represents imagination and hopes for the future. This room is built with glasses and open space in sky. It feels like the open appeared to the previous room. This space represents a time in life when I believe the future could be full and possibilities. It reflects dreams and ambition and idealism. And before reaching to our last room, viewers move through this darkness again. This transition become more uncomfortable because the future is more often like uncertain. Yeah, as you can see, this is my last room. It's super dark. And this room is kind of represent uncertainty and self-doubt for me. This room is darker and more empty than previous one. It reflects the confusion people may feel when reality does not always match their expectation. And this room represents adulthood anxiety and uncertainty and question identity. Yeah, it's super dark and empty. And after leaving this room, viewers go through this um, uh, dark hallway again, and ooh, we are back into our first room. I think this is super important for my project because this return shows the memory never truly ended. People constantly revisit their past and reinterpret who they were. So, yeah, that's pretty much for my whole looks. And overall, this project is about using space to visualize my memory and emotional and personal identity. I'm super fun with that, and thank you for watching my video.